I smell your cologne when you walked in. So it might be that. Is that Dior too?
That was combative. This is dull. The orange is dull.
She's dull. The palette was dull. Her life is dull.
Her dress was dull. She's dull.
Lipstick liner duos. Scrub mess. Lip mask mess.
Oh my God, it's awful.
Gray. This I would wear to a holiday party in 2 seconds.
That green, I want to rub between my legs.
I want this so fiercely. So bad.
Admit it, it's because it turns you on. I think...
I need something to sit on.
Oh, sexually?
Yes.
Oh. I have an issue with something.
No issue.
Do you like him? No. I love it. Do you like Christmas music?
I think I have weird, what is that called? Weird aversions with Christmas music because of working in retail since I was 15.
Oh, that's true.
I really want to love it, but my gripe with Christmas music. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Beautiful and Bothered. Yeah, I have a weird aversion to Christmas music because I feel like a lot of them are sad. It's a sad undertone in a lot of them.
Okay,
it's
everybody.
Like, I'll be home for Christmas, but you won't.
Because you're dead.
I left you.
Because
by
you
the
died
grave.
or something.
Like I left you when I buried you. Like it's just too much. And it's, I don't know. And maybe it's with like
you when I buried you.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Guys, does anybody else feel that way? The older you get, the sadder Christmas gets. Why does it get sad? It's something about the mortality of it. I don't know what. Yeah, I'll be home
for Christmas.
Yeah,
Christmas. Christmas. Who said that? Was that Camila Cabello that sang that? Was that her that said
I don't know. I'm never up to date on Camila Cabello's ongoings.
I can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what it is. Like I want to love Christmas music so bad, and there are certain songs that definitely like hit the spot.
Yeah.
That are joyful. But
triumphant.
Most of it is just like, I don't know if I'll be home for the holidays
because I might be dead.
Oh, my family lives across the country, and they don't know I exist.
I'm
living
alone.
in my big time job world. I'm a corporate CEO.
Yeah.
Tip down the
and I have to go back to Snowflake, Kansas.
Yeah, where I'm going to meet the love of my life.
My uncle,
who's a dentist.
Nick Claus.
I'm going to fucking choke you.
Who's a cobbler is,
Oh my God, because I had this friend years ago that was like, I'm going to break it down for you and make a Hallmark movie.
Yes.
She, the drag queen, she always said to me, she was like, give me a location, a career.
Yeah.
And there was like something else. And she was like, and I'll give you a Hallmark movie in 2 seconds. I have never come that close to pissing myself. Because I was like giving her random jobs. And she was like, she goes here. Okay. So she's a dentist. She's a dental assistant. She's a dental hygienist.
Absolutely.
And then you give her, oh my God, it was just so funny. But that's Hallmark. And it's just everything
and
about
the love
those
of her
movies.
life comes in, who works on a ranch.
Yeah.
And he has cavities because he eats too many Christmas cookies.
And she gives him attitude and she goes, you know what? You're a slob.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the movie, she's slobbing. So. Slobbing
on him?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's her. Jeez.
Well, when does it not end that way? Mm-hmm. I hate, it's just so predictable.
Oh my God. I love how they cram like how they never know. Either they don't know their father's Santa Claus, or they or they know their father's Santa Claus and they're like, they start the movie ashamed and have to learn to love.
Be like, I hate you. You're gone for a day.
Yeah, she wears all black
gone
in the
all
beginning.
year. I mean, gone all year.
She wears all black in the beginning. She tries
the
to hide.
CEO, and she said, I don't have time for Christmas. Christmas doesn't exist in her world.
Because she blocked because it was so much a part of her childhood with her father being Santa that she rejects it.
Yeah,
and then when she moves home and falls in love with the local baker, then she
loves Christmas.
She learns to love it again.
Yeah. And totally. There's always that one in town that wears a snowman sweater that's named Patty.
Absolutely.
And she's like, oh, don't you love Christmas? I mean, what do you mean? What's that you love? You know?
Liza Minnelli, or played by Liza Minnelli or Dolly Parton, one or the other. Yeah, totally. Totally. And there's one gay character who is her her childhood best friend that never moved out of the hometown that's excited that she's back. And the minute she's back, he's her only friend.
Owns a bookstore.
Of course, that no one goes into.
No. Sitting there just...
Bankruptcy. Yeah, totally. Yeah. That someone throws a brick through. I'm going to have to close for Christmas. That someone throws a brick through because he's selling banned books. Yeah. AKA The Great Gatsby. Yeah.
The two penguins that fell in love.
Oh, God. Yeah. But we're talking about Christmas because we're talking about... all holiday launches, not holiday gift sets, but basically holiday collections brands come out with for the holiday season. And not as many as I thought. I don't know, though. You pulled the updated.
I would say there was a little bit of a scaling back, if you will, even if you go into like Sephora stores.
Yeah.
That there's really not like... Even the brands that do it, and I know neither one of us pulled this, but like the Too Faced collection for holiday usually is like giant, 3 palettes, giant in a big box. They didn't do that this year.
Oh, okay.
It was a mini 5 palette and then like a palette normal sized, I guess.
Yeah.
And it was like a lip gloss set and that was it.
Yeah.
And they really like, there was no weird boxes this year, I would say, with like foolish makeup. It's all things that I suspected would come out.
Absolutely. And they're just even, I don't know. I'm trying to think about what I picked versus what you. I want to be impressed. I want to be excited. I want to be turned on. I'm tired of the boringness.
I have something that I think, and maybe we'll get to it.
Yes.
But it's always the things that come out during holiday that are not holiday themed. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Their holiday launch is not a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And it's actually exciting. And those are the collections that I'm like, there's one in particular when we get to it.
Turned on?
No, y'all are not ready.
Ooh.
Like, I want everything from the collection.
Wow. Okay.
And thank God I got to look when it's launching because I will buy the full set.
Wow.
Like the box set. It is head to toe stunning.
That's exciting.
And it's Christmas-esque. Like it's holiday vibes, but it's not snowman.
Of course. Yes.
It's not Frosty's lip gloss. It's
because I always feel like when they do go too hard with the Christmas branding or the holiday branding, the formula's cheaper. They cut the corner on the formula. Too Faced.
Well, that's the part that I don't get either. And we'll get there too we've talked about it before, but I know I have one in here that I know with these one-off collections that they do maybe 6 times a year that they do like a certain launch. The quality is always different from their standard. So but it looks like it's the same packaging, but why is it always these specific partnerships, I'll say?
Okay.
Always the quality always is so much shittier. So I'm like, what is going on? But we'll get there.
Yeah, and before we dive into all the photos we pulled today, the Trixie holiday collection launched.
It did.
Trixie Cosmetics. What was it called?
Snow Bunny.
Snow Bunny collection. We both received it in PR yesterday. We opened it up.
There's snow business like snow business.
We both love the highlighter. If that's still in stock when this comes out, it's incredible. Get that shit. And we both ordered today. Well, you ordered it for me because I couldn't find it.
No, that's so weird. The
earmuffs and the sunglasses.
Yes.
The palette, the eyeshadow palette, in our opinion, is not worth the money.
Not even for $20.
There's one color in there that I love Trixie to death. It's the most diabolical eyeshadow I've ever seen in my life.
It's a half shimmer, and it's a periwinkle base with gold.
Urine gold.
And it's
muddy on top.
It is not like a gold fleck. It is like if you crushed up periwinkle shadow and gold shadow, half shimmers, blended them and pressed it. It is so
it's diabolical.
Not okay.
It's bad.
And I saw somebody swatch it today and she was like of a deeper complexion. When I tell you that looked so horrible on
ashy.
Her. It was ashy, but it was like antique gold with this
weathered
fleck
gold
of blue.
Yeah.
That looked gray on her because periwinkle is not
for everyone.
It's not for anyone, and
it's
I will
not
argue
created
that.
equal.
No, and for eyeshadow, if you're going to do periwinkle, it better be the saturation to 1,000.
Yeah.
That it better show up.
Like we were saying with the Solid Pink Disco, which we're like, that's one thing about Trixie's powder eyeshadow formula. I feel like it goes like this.
It ranges.
I don't understand the lack of, like, all the mats should be the same. Like, I don't get why we're like still figuring it out with what the eyeshadow formula is. Some are unreal and then others are not it. And then the 3 shimmer toppers, these are probably my least 3 favorite because they're all very similar in color story, and which I get because it was all this like blue holiday collection. The other ones I found to be more opaque. These are all very much toppers. I like the lightest white blue, and that, which is pretty much blue, and then
I had it on. If you go to Patreon, I had it on.
We reacted to Lady Gaga's Sephora tutorial recently,
and I had the Trixie stuff on. We were just like throwing it on haphazardly in the kitchen, and I had majority of that light blue that you're saying, and then the purpley one that Trixie described as like a Halloween color, was on my outer corner. That I would put it on like a gel, and I would go to tap it, and it was just moving. Moving like a ball on my eye, and I said, "I tried to tap it in."
And when you tried to tap that purpley one in with your finger, it removed the purple shimmer, revealing that the backing, the base, was gray. Gray. You remember? I looked at you. I was like, "You look like you have a black eye. Like it looks gray from a distance." So I don't know. I just think it was a miss. Except the highlighter, and then the sunglasses and the earmuffs.
Well, we haven't gotten those in yet, so we could get them in there like. In half in 2 seconds. But the highlighter out of the makeup is the only thing I would purchase.
Great. Yeah. Let's take a quickie break. Also, nobody be mean to me about this hat. I started cutting my hair and I didn't have time to finish. So there's hard lines on the side of my head, and I wasn't in the mood to wear a baseball cap.
Flames on the side of my face?
Yeah. I always just feel like I look ill in this, but I don't know.
I think with the glasses, it's very like hipstery.
Okay.
With like the jacket and everything. I think it's very like, I'm gonna go work on my novel in Starbucks in front of everybody to get it
Gregory's coffee.
Yeah, like it's very that.
Okay. I feel better.
Good.
All right, so first up we have NYX's holiday launch, and we're a little confused. So they do have an advent calendar and it's Home Alone theme, but we're not quite sure what comes in the advent calendar. Yeah. There we go.
There it
is.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so this is the advent calendar. It looks like they're, and honestly, even looking at this from a distance, pass on the advent calendar. I'm so tired of advent calendars being all lipsticks. It's all lip products. Like, it's just butter glosses.
And then you get 2 jumbo whatevers, and then those ultimate edit palettes, which suck.
Chalk dust. So I would pass on the advent calendar.
And also, like, if it's going to be an advent calendar, there's something, like, annoying. I don't want to know exactly everything in there. I want it to be a surprise.
Yes.
Am I weird for that?
Not at all.
Like, if I'm going to get an advent calendar that is supposed to be 1 product per day, isn't it supposed to be like a shock what's in there?
Yes, but it's because they know they're screwing you. They want you to know ahead of time. So I would pass on the advent calendar, and then sold separately. Okay. This is the Ultimate Battle Plan Eyeshadow Palette. Purchase.
Now, I was going to say this off camera and you stopped me. What does this remind you of? Say it. Old school NYX.
The Earth palette we bought eons ago. Yeah, girl.
This reminds me of the Earth palette.
I love this. It is the
same color story. And what I don't like about these palettes is the ones that are in
the squares.
The squares with the red around them are not intended for the use around the eye.
They're pressed pigments.
I don't care.
I don't either.
Those are going on my eyeball.
Those are going in my mouth. I love that NYX is transparent about it, though. Unlike Kylie Jenner, who tries to hide it on the fine print of her website. I love, and this isn't even for the photo. When you buy the eyeshadow palette, there's those red squares around them.
Oh, I know.
In the palette. Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh, no, it's printed on the bottom. It says pigments not for eye.
Yeah, so it just means that it could stain your eye. You know the deal with pressed pigments. But, which I'm shocked that like... shimmer, pink, lavendery, like, because that doesn't seem so.
A little
which
shocking.
makes me feel if it's a pressed pigment and it's that color, she gonna be opaque. She gonna be chunk.
Well, look at that green shimmer.
I want that green.
Turning me on. If I see these in store, I got you.
Absolutely, bitch. Ooh, that black shimmer with the jet black matte. I love the transition colors in here. The teal, the white silver shimmer. Like, I just love this color story.
Me too. I want this to be year round.
Yes, because I also love that they muted the bold colors enough, like the green, the gold, that pressed pigment purple, that these can work with the neutral transitions. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't need a green transition with it or whatever the case is, which you could very well. But
this is perfect.
I just talk about a wearable palette that's still fun.
I'm so excited. I want this.
Yes.
Okay. So this I have thoughts on.
Okay, so this is the fat oil. There's a Home Alone fat oil lip dips. What are they called?
Fat oil lip drips.
Lip drip down the side of me, swallow me, gobble me. Drip down the side of me. I got it this time. The fat oil set. There's 3 colors in this one.
And what I like, the one in the middle, that red is actually opaque and it's a mystery shade, and they have 3 different versions. So depending on which one you buy, you don't know what color you're getting in the mystery one, which I think is kind of fun that there's a mystery shade in each one of the sets.
Oh,
and you don't know what you're getting.
Mystery shade is written on the paint bucket, like Home Alone. That's cute. Yeah. And these fat oil lip drips are very nice.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I did with the one
I
you got
put
me.
it in
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. So this is, purchase as well.
Yeah, I would definitely purchase.
And both, especially this is great. Stocking stuffer. These are disgusting.
I'm going to disagree.
I'm just being a bitch. I'm being a bitch.
I will disagree with you.
Because I think if anyone could do anything like this, NYX with their new, I hope it's the butter formula. Butter. Flaky! Wow, yeah, so I hope it's the same formula.
That
That's
blush
great.
palette on the right with the orange, pink, and the light bronzer. The way I want to run to Ulta right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to Ulta when we leave here later.
Let's do it. Guys, we're going to volleyball tonight. We joined a volleyball league.
Who do you think is going to end up in the hospital first? Me
Absolutely.
Or Johnny?
Yeah. So if you picture Kevin and I tonight are going to starting our volleyball league. Yeah. So let's stop at Ulta.
Yeah.
And see if they have this. Let's go to Ulta before.
Yeah. I want this really bad.
Wow. Okay. So purchase on these too. Yeah. That's great.
That first one. Oh, yes. That bronzer doesn't look like those blushes would work for that skin tone. Do you know what I'm saying?
I literally said that in my head. Sisters,
don't get that.
Sisters. We had the same thought. Whatever bronzer that works for those blushes are going to be ashy.
I feel like the blushes should be swapped in both palettes, but I'm happy I get those blushes.
Yes.
Because I love pink and orange blush. But the ones in the deeper palette belong in the first one, and the ones that are in the lighter one belong in the darker.
Controversial opinion too. If you're going to do blushes, do 2 blushes that work for everybody. And then in 2 palettes, do a light bronzer and a medium deep bronzer.
I also would like light, medium, tan, and deep to do bronzers for everyone and then blushes for everyone.
You
but
think
is that
they're going to do that? Yeah.
To do 4 palettes for
They can't even do 2 palettes that work for dark skin, let alone... Yeah, so I don't know. It's a purchase on all of them. It's exciting.
Except the advent calendar.
Except the advent calendar. Oh, God. All right. Next up, we have Laneige's sleeping masks. Their new flavors. So we have, which some of them might not be new, but seasonal, if you will. We have the peppermint, a candy cane, which is not for me. Not for me. We have... Ew. Eggnog latte.
I'm going to throw up,
That's
please.
disgusting.
My eyes are starting to water. I think I'm going to throw up.
Someone takes out their Laneige mask. Ooh, can I have a little bit of that? What is it? Eggnog. And it's warm in my pocket.
I think I'm going to throw up. Have you ever had eggnog?
Yes.
What is it?
It's not for me. It's
Okay.
It's not for me. It's very cream based.
I think eggnog sounds disgusting.
Yeah, it's not great.
Do you know what I love? What is it?
Tang, Walla Walla Big Bang.
What is it called? I can't even remember what the drink is called, and it's so good that it's typically like
White Russian.
No, my friend that's Puerto Rican makes it every Christmas. Oh my god, it's so good, and they make it always around. Yeah, and it's like a rum. No, it has rum in it. No, but it's like a Spanish.
Okay,
it's like a Hispanic culture thing. Fuck.
Well, if anyone knows, educate Kevin's white ass.
Oh my god, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Your skin does look beautiful.
Thank you.
This is the Dior foundation stick we both have on today.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how this lasts during volleyball.
I can't wait to see how this goes.
Someone's gonna hit me in the face with the volleyball, and it's gonna be like Wilson.
Just gonna say that. So this is beautiful, this foundation stick. I want to get it in my color. The fragrance is assaultive. I love the fragrance of Dior product. I'm not someone that's like, as long as it's not overwhelming. Not only is this overwhelming, it's like soap. It tastes like it smells like soap. And it takes much longer than any other complexion product by them to dissipate. And I feel like I still smell it. I don't know. Maybe it's my cologne.
I smell your cologne when you walked in. So it might be that. Is that Dior too?
That was combative.
Well,
yeah. Do you like this?
I do.
Because I had a thought when I sprayed it. Do you know what it is?
Do you know what it reminded me of when you walked in the room? Was Sauvage.
It's what it is, you fucking psychopath.
Oh.
Yeah. I know. I thought you were going to be like, say something about it because I feel like you were in the Sephora world. I didn't know if you were like sick of Sauvage.
I am.
Yes. I feel like I always knew that about you. So I was wondering if
the second it came out, it just wasn't for me. But it always smelled, because you would wear it all the time, and it always smelled wonderful on you.
Thank you.
And every time I smell it, I think of you, because when it first came out, you wore it the most out of everyone that I knew.
I wore it before we got it in Sephora because my mom got it working at Lord & Taylor. And so I had it a little before that. Then we got it in Sephora. And as God is my witness, and when I worked at Sephora, I'm not exaggerating, I got asked once to twice a day, wow, you smell amazing. What are you wearing?
Yeah.
Always with
When
Sauvage.
you walked in the room, I was like,
yeah.
Sauvage.
Yeah.
And it's Dior. It lingers. They literally spray perfume. Like, there's so much fragrance in this.
And did you put anything on?
No.
Okay. I think
that felt combative.
No, because I think this Sauvage with the smell of this foundation on my face doesn't go together. Or maybe it's just the smell of the foundation on I don't know, but I do feel like it dissipated. But it smells like soap.
Yeah.
I wish they took that scent out.
I know.
But it is beautiful, so.
Back to Laneige. It's all a pass, if that wasn't
disgusting.
clear.
Yeah, don't get it. Okay, and then we have the Sigma Little Mermaid, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Pass. It's giving, you know what's funny?
I'm going to say something. I like it.
This is very similar. But it's the
if I were picking,
it's the oh god, I would go with the NYX. This is the pastel version of the NYX palette.
I don't hate this though, to have this in like your back pocket with the Sigma formula.
Yeah, the Sigma formula is beautiful. Yeah,
it's not bad, but it's giving Pride palette that a company wanted to make.
It's giving Crayola. I don't know what it is. It's giving like washed out pastel
this
Crayola.
This would be a company's Pride palette that they didn't want to commit to doing a full rainbow look, so they were like, "Here you go."
Totally,
Happy
it's a
Pride.
little off.
Yeah,
happy
like
proud.
The orange is like burnt orange. They were like,
There's something about this where I don't love the pastel wash this has.
And I get with like Little Mermaid being it was so colorful and everything, but like,
and I literally was going to say this looks childish, so I get it that it is because it is Little
Sigma
Mermaid.
Is expensive,
girl. This palette's like $55.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going to say too. Like, I get that it's a children's film, if you will. Children aren't buying it, so can we make this for adults? That's my problem. I just don't love. I'm not in love. With
I
the
like
pastel
this.
color
I'm
story.
not in love with it. I mean, I like it enough, but that's worse. Seeing it away from the packaging and just the broken swatches, I'm gonna pass on that.
I don't know.
That
girl.
Actually is horrid.
Yeah.
Ew.
Three brushes
what
with
am
the
I
brush
doing
set.
with
3
that?
lip products, which
okay,
I don't know.
I don't love the colors.
All basic. I don't hate her, but basic.
The blush is probably my favorite part so far.
And then that's the highlighter. I don't know why.
Watch it be purple.
Yeah, we don't blue undertone. I'm gonna pass on the whole collection, to be honest. I don't know.
For Sigma, it's a little
because it's expensive. So I'm gonna judge it even harder than NYX, and I liked everything better from NYX. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is like the palette at first glance, I think the packaging and everything makes the color story pop more.
Yeah.
But when those colors were swatched against white, just like background without the, because it really is interesting when a color story is in a palette. Like, I will never forget when Anastasia posted a palette years ago and like the actual container, I was like, wow, that is so beautiful. Took it out of and put it against cardboard colors. And I was like, oh, that color story is like assaultive.
Yes.
And it was just like, it was hard to look at.
I know.
But that's why packaging does so much, because this color story with that lavender pink that's going to go on white.
Crayola. No, that lavender is way too light for, honestly, almost everybody, let alone anyone with dark skin.
And then the white is shimmering. It's probably shimmery gold.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then what? We have the
modern Renaissance burnt sienna. Like, I don't know. The gray blue above the black. And then the cobalt mother of the bride blue. Like, I don't know. I don't fuck with her. Yeah. I don't fuck with her.
Yeah.
Oof. Was this their holiday?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't I get their holiday collection? I think I did.
I think you did. I almost remember you getting liquid blushes. Am I crazy? Did I dream that? Some of it, right? It was like you got weird. I think you got the liquid blush duos.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, and I definitely, I'm not getting the full collections anymore. I don't know. Ever since I did a comedy video with NARS and got them 30 million views, and then they never wanted to work with me again, I don't get the same PR. So I got Afterglow liquid blush duos, which I do love these, especially for mature skin. However, the colors we picked, I mean, even the whole range, but the colors we picked for this holiday kit, they said whites only, because these look like the lightest two shades. Bubbly
is new.
Orgasm.
Yeah, so Bubbly is a new color. It's very pretty.
Very nice. Ooh, that's stunning. But again,
it's only for light
skin. And then Orgasm, which stop with the Orgasm. Stop putting this in everything. Ooh. The longer I look at Orgasm, the more and more it looks like salmon.
And it was never always that peach.
It was always more
peach.
Pink. Yes.
It was
I don't
pink
know what
with
it is.
Peach shimmer.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Ew.
It's not doing it for me anymore.
Ew.
I love that bubbly color, though.
Bubbly is gorgeous.
Oh my God. That's stunning. I don't have the two lipstick colors, which I don't know.
They would have been perfect.
They would have been. I love the dark one. That's the dark color we loved. But that looks like an orange fire engine.
I love that.
I don't love an orange red. You can pull off an orange red. I wish it was blue based, but also we didn't love the formula of these. So compared to the CoverGirl, remember?
You know what? I keep thinking that these are the old Audacious formulas that are one swipe.
No.
Buttery pigment.
Buttery. Flaky! Yeah, no, these are the new ones.
These are the new
that were draggy daggy. And then the lip duo they have in here.
Dolce Vita.
Oh, wait. Is Dolce Viti. Oh, Dolce Viti. Dolce Viti. Rican.
I just love me some Puerto Rican.
The Dolce Vita and American Woman pass. I don't know.
Coquito is the name of the drink.
What is it?
Coquito.
Okay. Yeah. Good to know. Yeah. And then I did get this big palette. So which I can tell you I'm not going to like it. But anyway.
Oh, the face palette.
The big face palette. I just don't like these because everything is Shimmer City. It's always like
satiny.
I do love her. That's sexy.
Yeah.
This raised is stunning. Wow. That's a shame. I can't open this. Yeah, girl. Like everything shouldn't be reflective.
Like, maybe we shouldn't say everything at work.
Yeah, like dull. This is dull. The orange is dull.
I didn't say she was dull. She's dull. The palette was dull. Her life is dull.
Her dress was dull. She's dull. This Orgasm is basically a highlighter. This highlighter is probably nice, but I don't even want to touch this and ruin it because I'll give it away. And then this bronzer is like a highlighter too. They're too shimmery. NARS always makes everything too shimmery. When did they start doing that? Did they always do this?
I don't know.
Where everything literally is just like, let's make everything highlighter formula, but in bronzer and blush. And
I think for collections they do. which is sad.
So I don't know. I have to pass honestly, on all this.
I'm going to pass on everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then we have, this is Makeup Forever's holiday launch, the HD Skin Blush and Glow palette, but everything is shiny. So it's basically the cream version of the NARS palette.
And look at that. Look at that range of color.
Yeah.
All over the place.
I just don't know if this is necessary. This feels weird for them.
It's so disjointed. And they came out with the other part of their holiday collection. They had the lip liner set, the mini liner set with like the black, the white, and then wherever walnut and like 2 other colors that are top selling. That's a cute thing. But this?
Yeah. No. Like I would rather buy it in the matte because it's already a cream. So it's going to have a glow to it. I don't need extra glow in the cream.
And I've seen this and played with it in person, and I do not like the whole color story is so disjointed because it's like, for one person, I'm not using this.
Yeah.
And I would never put this in my kit.
And it just, I think that the formula really of this, all that shimmer in this is going to be diabolical.
In a cream.
In a cream. Just, it's a cream already. That's like Gaga making her color fuses, adding glitter. And it's enough. Like the shine is enough.
Woof. Buzz's girlfriend. Woof.
Okay. And then from Tarte, we have these 2 gowns, beautiful gowns. These 2, I'm going to say blush highlighting palettes.
Blush lighters. Lazy.
What the fuck is with this at the holidays? Why just because it's holiday does everything need to be a disco ball?
Glitter and glow.
Glitter and grease.
Rub that.
Glitter and grease around. Why? Just because it's a holiday launch, do we have to say, add shimmer?
And
you know the irony of this? If this was like the old Anastasia where these were highlighter colors, maybe stun. Maybe stun. Maybe this would be beautiful.
And I don't want blush toppers that are shimmer.
Blush lighters. Bronzers. Brontours. The Brontor sisters.
Oh my God. This is gross. Past Tarte. What is wrong with you? Ew. Ew. Look at that boo-boo brown matte.
Yeah. And then we have this weird mini 6-color eyeshadow palette from Tarte. I do love that one shimmer in the middle, closest to her, but everything else is hideous.
That brown is jail. That lip color she's wearing.
Yeah.
I love.
It is beautiful. But everything even on this look, why is campaign makeup always washed out?
Yeah.
And we've been to that studio. You guys, we've got our photo taken right where she's getting her photo taken. And let's just say I don't think it's the lighting in the camera. I think it's the makeup. It's just the makeup, like there's nothing popping on this makeup.
No.
Like I shouldn't be looking at this campaign image. I sometimes feel that way about Natasha Denona's campaign images. Like you see the palette and you're like, holy shit. And then you see, and I'm like,
I didn't know Natasha Denona had a PhD because she is doctoring.
Because I'm looking at like her eyeshadow in this campaign image and I'm like, I didn't realize we took 3 Clinique half shimmers and just mudded them together. Like where is the definition and the pop of that shimmer? And it's just always never sells the palette well. And the palette could be better than the makeup look. It's always just the way the makeup is applied, right? It's a story for a different day, everyone. And then these, I believe, I was under the impression were eyeshadows, but they are blushes. So it's a set of 5. And I have to say, I'm not, okay, no, reevaluate everything you know, John. Based on the photo, I'm excited. But I wonder, knowing Tarte, am I going to dip my brush into these and nothing's going to come off because they're so hard pressed? I'm not going to get those colors.
This is a sheer formula. It's buildable.
So what do you think?
No.
Why? You don't like those colors?
I love them. They're not going to be that.
I know. That's the thing, girl.
Tarte will never be able
to get out of the hole they've dug themselves in.
Because it's, while I think this is an amazing value,
yeah.
Why are these not in store?
Which these scream, if they were in store, they'd be Ulta.
Yeah.
Not.
Oh, maybe they are in Ulta.
Yeah. Wolf. Figure it out.
Say it to her face.
Well, I'll get it. I'm going to fucking whip it at you if I find it. Yeah. And
watch them be stunning.
Yeah. We'll update you in the description. Girl. See, I included these because I was kind of like, okay. I don't know. Sometimes Tarte with the holiday stuff, sometimes they come out with shit better than they do all year.
It's always their eyeshadow formulas during holiday are always a better quality where they're normal. It's like they flip-flop.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, this one with the pinks.
Yeah.
Like,
that
girl.
coral at the bottom.
I know. That pink, second to the top.
But those
Both
two at the
pinks,
bottom?
Really? Yeah.
Gimme!
Okay, next up, we have Dior's holiday launch. Oh my God, it's awful.
I have seen the Celestial Purple in stores from the
What's
back.
that?
So the Backstage collection, the bottom left.
On this?
Yeah. Those three.
Okay.
Celestial Purples. Gray.
Yes. Yeah, girl.
Girl, that gloss is supposed to be lavender purple.
They
in
really,
person, gray.
Some of these brands don't hold back that they are only making makeup for white people.
And
like they don't even hide
care.
It. Look at that highlighter palette.
Disgusting. That periwinkle lavender highlighter.
Like that champagne in that highlighting palette, they're probably like, ooh, too dark. Like, we have to add a blue.
That pink, full blush.
Like, I don't get it.
And I will say, speaking on the liquid lipsticks with the glitter in them, that you put them on. And then, do you remember the Ciate, the glitter flips, when you put them on, press your lips together? The more you press your lips, the more the glitter comes out.
What are those?
The glitter liquid lips that look like glosses on the right.
Okay.
Those are the only other things I could speak on that I know I've touched and seen in store. Cool. Looks amazing.
Yeah.
Colors are even kind of nice. When I tell you drying, when I've seen them on people's mouths walking around, and I said, what do you have on? They're like, the new Dior. Isn't it pretty? I'm like, it looks dry.
Yeah.
They're like, it is.
How's that highlighter? That individual freestanding? Store. That could be cute. But again, man, for white people, and I'm tired of these luxury brands. If you come at me with an all shimmer eyeshadow palette.
4 colors and it's shimmer.
All shimmer. No.
And these 5 colors with 1/2 shimmer matte. I'm done.
No. Pass on everything.
On everything. Dior shame. For shame.
Okay. And then we have Pat McGrath's collection. We have a big, not like one of her typical big ones, like a mothership. It's like the Bridgerton TJ Maxx size.
It's decently sized for 76.
76. Yeah. You're getting 12, 13, 14, 15 eyeshadows. And then she has 3 eyeshadow duos, 2 colors in each, and then 2 strip palettes with 5 colors each, as well as lipsticks and lip glosses, which whatever for those. Starting with the duos, I don't know, maybe if you want to get your feet wet, like, and try a formula by her, but I'm really more going to judge the big palette. I will say I don't hate the strip 5-pan palette with the purple in the center.
Yeah.
I don't hate that because I kind of want to know what that black is like.
I was going to say with that black and that gold there, I'm really, really curious.
Because I've never felt her shimmer formula in a black is probably...
And holiday, different formula.
Yes, girl.
And it's better.
Butter. Flanky! And this too, man, I don't mind this because there's more shimmers, which we've always said we want more.
I almost bought this during the sale.
You dirty bitch.
And the only reason why I didn't, though, is when I swatched that like aqua color, the light aqua.
The blue.
I looked at it and I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, because then I'm looking and I swatched like that purple magenta, that blue right next to it, that light blue.
Yeah.
And the deeper blue too. And I had them all in my hand walking around and I was like, nah.
Why?
I feel like the only colors I would have used were those 3. And the one even, it's like that lavender silver not periwinkle, the lavender silver next to that blue. Yeah. Those 3 in a row. I think I had those all swatched. Gorgeous. But the rest of the palette, I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't need warm mattes and pinky matte and like a half crimson brown matte. like, or shimmer rather. And like the gold, like the top left is like a white gold that reflects more yellow than gold.
Yeah, that top corner, that urine yellow is gross. But I feel like I like this a lot more than you because of the golds. Like the middle, the top middle, the top
middle.
Girl, gold anything on me. Anything. Gold that, oh my God, that top corner, the bottom middle, the bottom all the way over to you. I would wear every single color in this palette. I love it because I love golds. I love gold.
Have you seen Austin Powers?
No, actually.
Oh, damn. Yeah. I love gold. You.
I do. I love gold.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I love gold. Give me all
But
the
you know
gold.
what, though? They always over-order these, so after holiday, they go on sale. So if it's still on sale...
It'll be at TJ Maxx.
Screaming.
Yeah, maybe. I'll look to see.
If it goes on sale, I'll let you know.
I'd fuck with this. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to buy it full price.
You're just twisted. You're sick. So this is the Colourpop Frosty the Snowman. 'Tis the season to be freezing, to be cheesy.
'Tis the season to be cheesing.
It looks like we have the typical lipstick liner duos, a trio of lipsticks, 2 highlighters, a lip balm, scrub mess, lip mask mess.
Scrub mess.
We have 2 jelly much shadows. And then we have this palette and sponge mess.
Talk about lather, rinse, repeat with them.
And this is what I was talking about in the beginning of the episode. When we do collections like this from Colourpop, this is what I'm talking about. Why are these collections so much worse when they do these
palettes?
Haunted Mansion, this
Hocus Pocus,
Sailor Moon, Hocus Pocus,
Stranger Things,
Pikachu,
that
whatever.
Stranger Things one I just got.
Oh,
you ate it down. You love looking at it, but you know the formula in the eyeshadows.
That Stranger, I still want it. It was available,
Take it.
and I
it's in the hallway.
Girl, I want it.
Take it.
That whole collection was gorge.
It's the formula is gonna suck. You know the formula in the palette is gonna suck because it's this hard pressed holiday collection bullshit formula. They don't put the same formula as they do in their big palettes like the precious metals.
No.
Why don't you just use the same formula?
I don't get it.
And talk about reusing lather, rinse, repeat. Have you ever seen the videos where they show how Disney back in the Okie Smoky days used to reuse animation?
Yes.
Like when you see Belle and the Beast dancing, it's the exact same animation at the end of Sleeping Beauty of them dancing, like the way the dress is moving and everything. If you told me they tagged this and every holiday just went and all the colors changed, same component, like it's lip masks, 2 jelly munches, 2 lipsticks, 2 click sticks, and they just changed the color every season.
This was last year with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
It's the same thing.
Collection. Yeah.
It's like, give me something different. Colourpop, you have so many products. You know what I mean? They have stick blushes that are amazing. They have different eyeshadow palette formulas. They have single blushes, single highlighters that are all great. Stop with the same things every year.
Yeah.
I just find these collections like the Twilight, just to be very cheap.
Yeah. So then next up we have the Nomad eyeshadow palette for their holiday launch. So they did one for fall, and now this is the winter Christmassy one. Yeah?
Yeah.
What are you feeling?
Because this was my problem with the Sigma. If you're going to give me that bright of a blue, a red like that, so on and so forth, I want coinciding mattes. That blue, the second line in, that blue color story, literally give me on the eye, from top down, that blue on the lid. You have multiple like that. I love that gray silver on the bottom.
I love how you get 3 options of like an opalescent
in every story.
Yeah.
And I love that it's 3, it looks like it's
shimmers.
3 shimmers, 3 mattes, 3 shimmers, 3 mattes. Even though that red looks like a matte.
Yeah, Snowy Mountain looks matte.
Yeah.
All Aboard looks like a white, maybe reflective.
Kind of a topper. And then
the silver.
And then the red. I love that they gave you a red matte. That's Santa's Helper. Like, I love that for that belief.
Shimmer red.
Imagine that Santa's Helper with that red on top. Like for holiday, a bold look. One of those other ones on the inner corner. The Mr. C as the inner corner highlight. Gold and red together. I love it.
I don't know why.
What are your musings on that, Candy? I love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
I love that video. Yeah, I'm not familiar with their formula though.
I've never tried it, but I've wanted that. We've talked about them quite a bit now on Purchaser Pass, and I am dying to try their formula. I think
You're dying for it.
I think I need to just order something from them because I love this blue color story. I love the reds. I love the silvers. Like this to me is a quintessential holiday palette that has everything you're going to need for like a fun wintry look.
Yes.
Love it. Okay. And then next up, we have the 2 duos this year from HAUS Lab. So this is their holiday collection, even though we weren't doing sets, but I figured this was small enough where it doesn't really count.
Because didn't we talk about these on the holiday set?
Did we?
Yeah. We'll go back real quick because if it is there, and the moral of the story was if you like the colors of the lip gels, they were really nice. I kind of want that honey shimmer.
When I was wearing it that day on this episode, I will like.
You have it?
I have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a full size of the honey and then a small one of the persimmon and love. And then
the blush shed is also unbelievable.
Both
it's a
full
muted
sizes.
Pink. Yes. A muted pink in the powder and then the bold color in the glaze, which you can dial down. I think these were great choices for the holiday set.
Yeah.
Great packaging with this cylinder. Looks like an ornament. Love it.
Yeah. And then next up, we have the Moonlight Ethereal Eyes palette, which is the sister to the original Ethereal Eyes.
Wait, let me be like all the other influencers I've seen use this for the past, the minute this came out for the past month. Oh my God, this is the most beautiful and most innovative eyeshadow palette I've ever seen in my life. Why were they gooning and gagging over this cool tone? Every single influencer.
Gray.
Girl, what is
literally gray?
What is the hype? I don't get it.
I have this. I bought it with my very own money, and I do not get it.
I could find you 6 Colourpop palettes and 6 Colourpop and Moira palettes with this exact same color story that are going to perform better for 1/3 the price.
Is it fine? Yes. $70 fine? I don't know.
What are you using that blue with? That blue gray, mother of the bride. Oh my God, get out. Get it off the screen.
Smoking on my eyes. And then the little duos at the bottom, they had a light, medium, deep of like their top selling shades for the blushes and the contours. But like nothing new for holiday?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
this is the full collection?
No, just minis. Yeah.
Okay.
You could have came out with these any time of the year.
And it also was annoying to me that white up top, the shimmer, is actually blue. Blue when you swatch it. They could have come out. They used to have a blue Pro Pencil pigment that they discontinued. They came out with it for holiday. Why not bring that back with this collection, the blue liner, to at least put down as a base for this look? But okay, what do I know?
Whoa.
So this is the new Viseart palette. Now, this is something I don't consider to be quote unquote, like this is what I was talking about again earlier in the episode, that this isn't technically a holiday launch. That is Christmas, tree stamp, snowman stamp. But the color story, this I would wear to a holiday party in 2 seconds.
Oh, because this is an eyeshadow palette for adults.
Yeah.
Green, I want to rub between my legs.
This is $44.
My legs.
So for $44, you know it's going to be one of their mini palettes.
Yeah.
And it's going to be smaller, but like their formula is
stunning.
Beautiful. And this, I just love that like blue red shift pigment, like that. It was like that blue green from MAC years ago, where black or blue brown, whatever it was called.
Yeah.
That shift eyeshadow, everyone was making it at some point, and I feel like with their formula, I feel like they did it right.
Yeah.
And that gold, for me, Lincoln and Gold.
Really?
I know I could trust that formula.
Yes. And I also love that green shimmer underneath the green shimmer.
Underneath the green shimmer. Wait, what?
The one underneath the green shimmer.
Oh, the brown.
Girl, give me a high shine shimmer cocoa brown.
Oh yeah.
I want a rich... And I do a smoky eye all over my lid, brown in the like I'm Jessica Rabbit.
And I might take a little bit of that blue red and go
girl
right in the middle of that and say what?
And say when and where are you me?
Merry Christmas. Have a happy New Year. I'll see you in 2 weeks. I'm going to ask.
I'll see you in 9 months.
Yeah,
I'm going to give birth to your baby.
My family.
It took you a minute, but you got there. Yeah, like.
And again, not technically holiday, but they're releasing it now, so it feels like it's a collection for holiday. But it's the Bobbi Brown PACMAN collection.
I'm getting this in PR. I got an email.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Bobbi Brown with blue eyeshadow.
I know,
and it's the arm swatches pigmented.
Nice. Yeah, I'm getting this in PR. I'm so curious. When did Bobbi Brown become
Colourpop?
Colourpop?
Powerpuff Girls?
Girl. Last year was the Powerpuff Girls.
Pac-Man?
Well, last year when we did this episode, yeah, we were sitting in my living room because the studio wasn't done. And I remember the Powerpuff Girls.
I can't imagine a Bobbi Brown client at the counter seeing this and go, Pac-Man?
Yeah. It's just, and who's the clientele?
The palette is $69 for 8 colors.
Girl, that's what I'm saying. Who's the clientele for this? Like, the people buying Bobbi Brown religiously are not going to be enticed by the Powerpuff Girls and Pac-Man? I don't know.
Feels a little weird.
It does. I don't understand. This is a very weird brand to be doing these, like, collabs.
But I got to give it to them this time with the packaging. I don't know if you could tell on, like, the top of the palette.
Yeah.
It's, like, the Pac-Man board.
Yeah, the pressing.
And even the pressing in the eyeshadow. And then the actual packaging, it has, like, the actual game of Pac-Man.
Wow.
On the outside of like all the packaging.
The packaging looks stunning. That lipstick and lip gloss, I could fuck with.
This all feels weird to me though. Yeah. I don't know. I'm
See, that's when I think a holiday collection, like I would love to come out with first of all, in a staple in a holiday collection I ever came out with, there would be 2 lip kits, a warm tone and a cool tone. Mama, holiday lip liner, lipstick, and full coverage gloss. Not lip oil, not lip anything. Gloss, goop gloss, that you could turn your lips into the only Christmas ornament he wants.
I want them to look like a candy fucking apple when I'm done.
That's what I mean.
I want you to flick your lip and it be hard.
I want you to flick my lips with your finger and it gets stuck in it.
Yeah. And it's quicksand. And it goes in, and I'm like, well. Yeah. And I'm like, well.
And I just
how are you?
Start sucking your finger in.
I'm like,
down. Literally, I want Christmas. And I like the look of that red gloss if it's full coverage, which I'd imagine it's not with Bobbi Brown. But
Bobbi Brown. Fig jam gloss.
Figgy pudding. And then what is that random like face powder?
What is that? What does the cleansing oil have to do with this?
I don't get it.
Oh, well.
Up next.
Okay, up next. So next up we have the Melt Fatally Yours 2. So this we got tagged in a bunch of times before because they had this light nude and light nude gloss. And it looks like this time they are bringing back this lipstick is concealer colored.
Yeah.
This is the whole collection that I want. This eyeshadow palette. This to me feels like a holiday launch.
Yes.
But I am just so in love with this like patent leather red everything, that pink blush with these red lips and these.
This really is your like street walking holiday palette. This is for the girls.
This is
for the dolls.
I want to buy like the full shebang here.
Wow, that blush.
Yeah, that pink blush.
Stun.
Oh my God. I want this whole.
Oh, what is that shimmer in the pot up there? Flakes? Flaky! What is that?
I think it's like an eyeshadow.
Yeah.
And then they have a red gel liner. Yeah. Dirty bird.
Yeah, I love that.
I love.
Yeah, you're going to be so Santa's naughty helper.
So naughty. And I love this purse that goes into like a cuff, like a restraint.
Can you buy that purse?
It comes with the collection.
You got to get this, Kevin.
I want
How much is it? The whole thing. It's got to be expensive.
The whole thing is like $225.
Yeah, bitch. Oh my God. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Can you only get the purse if you buy the whole collection?
I don't know.
Because I was going to say maybe it was with just like the eyeshadow or something, or is it in a smaller bundle?
I think it's either like individually buy everything individually. You could maybe get the lipsticks bundled, and then the purse I think is like shebang.
Oh, okay. All right. We got to look at it when we're done.
Yeah.
But everything looks stunning. I hate you. I hate you so much.
I want it. I want to go to Aldi so bad.
Tell everyone what this is.
So this is the Aldi Christmas Rat. I Guys, I just saw this before we came upstairs. I want this so fiercely, so bad. It is so cute.
Admit it. It's because it turns you on. I know you look at that shape and you go, I want it.
No.
And you say grabbed.
No, it's so cute. I want this so bad.
Well,
I'm sick to my stomach. If I can't find this, I'm going to be so sick.
There's an Aldi's on the way to, on the way home from me. We'll go to Ulta and then we'll go to Aldi's.
We have to leave early.
We have to leave now. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Have a great day. I got to go to Aldi and go to Ulta but spend my money.
What time is it?
5:15.
Oh, we got time.
Let's leave now.
Yeah, we'll leave when this is over.
All right. Is it over? Bye, guys.
All right. Purchase on the Christmas Rat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you see Gaga is going to be in Wednesday? It seems like right now it's just a one-off.
Yeah, and it's interesting because
What episode?
they're filming in Ireland right now, so she's literally filming it as we speak, I think. Very exciting, though, because Wednesday, the first season I liked, but this will be cool that I'm curious to see what kind of role she'll play, if she works at, like, the school, or if she's going to be the kid that, outgrew the school and still goes there.
You put it perfectly. You said she was going to be either a geeky, glasses, like...
She's like, well, I don't know if the quantum physics of that makes sense.
Katy Perry in the TGIF video.
Very that.
Cringe.
No, and I just feel like we're going to get that, but then she'll twist at the end and be like the killer.
Like Christina Ricci.
100%. She's the teacher, and she's so sweet and kind-hearted.
Christina Ricci.
On Drew Barrymore. Moving
what
away from...
makes you warm and gooey, though?
To Martha Stewart. And did you see the full clip? And then she's like, Martha Stewart literally put her hands on her and pushed Drew away. And she goes, you're the wrong gender.
What? I'm what? What do you mean?
Like, she's like, what makes you warm and gooey? And she goes, affection or something. And Drew starts stroking Martha Stewart's arm. And then Martha Stewart takes her and pushes her. And Drew like falls on the couch. And she goes, and you're the wrong gender.
And she just used it as an excuse to make Drew back up.
No, like get away from me.
Get back
and
up
Christina
from your
Ricci, in the video, you see her scoot over on the couch and Drew moves in the same breath closer.
Won't let her get away.
No, it's weird.
And to ask
Martha
They need
Stewart, this. You need separate chairs.
You think that matters? She will get up, sit on the floor right in front of them.
It's weird.
She needs a partition.
Weird. I'm sorry. Let me say it here. I think that's weird.
Yes.
When a guest moves away from you on your own show,
she has no personal
you do
space.
not get up, and not when she had Kamala on and she was like,
we need Mama Live.
Ew, stop. Like, get away from them. These are celebrities and people, like respected political figures. And you're like,
oh yeah. Martha Stewart went to jail. She'll whoop your ass.
She'll kill you.
She literally will.
I have credit though where Martha literally pushed her away. I was like,
I'm telling you, girl, she learned some things.
Ow, my arm hurts.
Too much to ask Martha Stewart. What makes you warm and gooey, though? I can't.
Like, that is such a I want to, like, file a police report against her.
I'm going to be like, hi, they let her still do that.
I'm going to call 911 and say, hi, I would like to file a report against Drew Barrymore. They're going to be like, this is the 18th call today from this area. What is going on?
Yeah.
I'm going to say, well, do something about it. Call Los Angeles and have her arrested.
Yeah. Oh, you brought that up because Christina Ricci was on. Yes. But Christina Gaga Ricci, on Wednesday. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah. And then, somebody's like, if they don't do the dance together from the first one of what made like Bloody Mary. Like, kind of, I was like, that's not, I don't need them to do that dance.
I don't either. They already did it on Drag Race. Bloody Mary, the TikTok version. What was it? The Antidote Live version of Disease.
Did you see that another version of it came out?
We didn't get to talk about it on Patreon because we didn't have time.
No.
So we can talk about it here.
Yeah, which one?
The Antidote. All of it. We didn't talk about any of it on Patreon.
Okay. Crazy.
Yes. Because I said, I guarantee it's because this is going to be, so this will be our November release. The Antidote stripped down Piano Joanne version of Disease. Next month, we're going to get a remix album where it's like just trash can lids banging together remixes.
Tell me
where
why
the first minute and a half is that'll be December's release. January we'll get nothing, and then we'll get the album. We're not getting another single. What'd you do, babe?
I just cut my finger.
On what?
Oh my God, one of my pearls fell off.
Fell out and the thing that
and
holds
there's
it in
like
there.
prongs.
Oh my God, I see them sticking out of your pant, even on your knee. Look farther down. I feel like you could sue that company.
Girl, I don't see no pearls. Girl, I feel like they forgot to put pearls probably in these areas. Oh my God, I like really, okay, anyway. There was a version this morning I go on to go see, you know, like it said Lady Gaga disease alternative version number 2. Not posted anywhere, but I like this better than the first one.
It's more of a, we can't play it or it'll copyright, but it's more 90s alt rock.
So like with this version, whoever posted it, I'm like
92.3 Light FM. Like that's what it's giving. Like I don't mind that one over the piano version.
No,
I didn't like the piano.
The piano is just not the vibe.
Ethel Merman.
I did not.
Girl.
I did not like it, Sam I Am.
What's the second verse of Disease? You're so tortured when you sleep.
You're so tortured.
That's how she sang
with
it.
all your memories.
Yeah. You're so tortured when you sleep.
It was
that voice.
She
Rosemary
thought she was
Clooney.
Like, babe, you're not in Vegas.
Plagued with all your memories. She does that voice, and I'm like, what are we didn't need this. I like that one, though, the guitar.
Yeah.
So it's the alt version.
But it's not posted anywhere.
It's not on Spotify?
Because no, not yet, because the other one is called the alternative version. This one is the alternative version 2. Yeah. And then everyone's like, okay, I like it better than the piano one that we got. What's going on?
Yeah.
So God only knows. This probably got leaked by somebody on her team, and then now they're going to get fired, and this one's going to come out next month.
Yes. Can we talk about Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo crying in every interview they do?
It's so annoying. I need it to stop.
I will say I'm having
this movie better be everything.
Even if it is, girl, even if it is. And you know what it was about the Wicked marketing? I think people who are going to think this movie eats knew it was going to eat a month ago. I don't think we needed all this. Because I'm like so fatigued now, like more than any other movie, more than any A Star is Born, more than anything.
More than
like,
Barbie.
Oh my God. Like it's just not like I can't log on YouTube or Instagram without seeing the two of them cry in an interview or like another promo.
Like, girl, it's not
for
that
it.
Deep.
Like, girl, give us a break.
It's not that deep, girl. I promise.
It's so much. And I think we are gonna go try to see it around Thanksgiving.
Can't wait.
I'm excited I really want to watch you watch it because you like are not a musical gal.
No. I am not.
Yeah.
And I've gone to Broadway so many times.
Yeah.
For me. And it's just like
twice.
Once.
So many times.
So many times.
Meanwhile, I'm not exaggerating. I've seen over 100 musicals.
I think I've seen, oh my God.
Yeah, what have you seen?
I've seen Dear Evan Hansen. I've seen Come From Away, Lion King. I really did want to see Wicked, though, because I'm a huge Wizard of Oz fan.
Oh, okay.
Love Wizard of Oz. So I did. I feel like I would have loved to see Wicked.
Okay.
And my mom had tickets to go see Wicked. My brother got them for my mom for Christmas one year.
Yeah.
My brother does not like musicals, does not like Broadway. And I was assuming I was going to go.
Okay.
Because like my mom, like, we had gone to see we went and saw Mary Poppins together.
Yes.
So I figured I was going to go with her this time to like, you know, she gets her 2 tickets.
Where did you see Mary Poppins? Broadway?
Broadway.
When it was on. That was a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah.
That fucking ate.
Girl.
I thought it ate. Oh, God. I was in one of the side boxes. She flew over me because I got last minute tickets. My family, we were in the city. So it was like $60 tickets and the only things available. It was like 8 of us. So we all had to split up 2, 2, 2, and 2. And me and my cousin were in the box. And then my other cousin and my sister, Stephanie and Katie, were across the box across from us. So the whole time we were like waving to each other and she flew right over us.
Yeah, we were on like a top level. So we weren't on like the ground.
Yeah.
It was just trippy to see her like fly all the way up. I'm like,
that whole set of Mary Poppins, the whole house was like a big doll house. It was incredible. It was so good.
Cool.
Yeah.
I loved it. Everything was flawless. So I really wanted to see Wicked. And my brother goes, yeah, so when are we going? You want to do dinner before? And she was like, oh, yeah. Like,
yeah.
And then she said to me, she was like, she's like, I'm really sorry. She's like, and I was like, wow, you bitch. I was like, wow. Yeah. I almost wanted to buy a ticket, but I was like, ew, that's corny. You buy somebody a gift and you're saying you're going?
Yeah.
Corny.
Yeah, I've seen 88 Broadway shows.
You're disgusting.
Yeah, Casey and I go all the time.
What's been your favorite and what's your least favorite?
Oh, My least favorite, controversial opinion, we just this year saw Merrily We Roll Along with Jonathan Groff, who I'm sorry, I don't like. And Daniel Radcliffe, he was great. And somebody else, Merrily We Roll Along, that was painful. We saw, what was that? Fuck, what was that one? It was like the one TikTok, Be More Chill. Got to Broadway, Be More Chill. I almost walked out. I very rarely, I've only been in like 3 or 4 shows that I like at intermission. I was like, I don't think I can get
Have
through
you
this.
ever walked out?
No. The poor kid in me. I'm like, I can't waste the guilt of how much money I spent weighs on me.
Okay.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
I wanted to
I
see
thought
it,
Casey and I were going to get kicked out at intermission because we were laughing so hard. At intermission, not during the show, but at intermission, we were standing to the side and we literally were like almost hyperventilating. Like it was like one of the worst things I've ever seen. It was like, that was really bad. And then I would say my favorite, still currently on Broadway, if you're visiting New York City and you want to see a show, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the bullshit of like, don't go to Aladdin. Watch the movie. It is what it is. Hadestown. Hadestown is one of my favorite shows. It's all based on Greek mythology and it's so original and like the music is very like trumpety New Orleans, like, but it's like dark and they go to hell and shit. It's amazing. It's so good.
Do you just have this all in your notes app of like...
yeah, I have every show
like
I've
for real?
Seen. Yeah. That was incredible.
Do you have ratings next to them?
No. That was...
I'm shocked.
I just saw Sweeney Todd with Josh Groban. That was incredible.
Okay.
Oh, Plaza Suite was a play I saw with Sarah Jessica Parker. Absolutely horrendous. It was like watching some. I went to a play. My first play with Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew Broderick. Sarah Jessica Parker. It was like watching a high schooler act in a play. It was horrendous. Miss Saigon on Broadway was to die for. I love a lot of the Okie Smoky shows. Like I love like when they revive like a little night music, like anything Sondheim. Anything Sondheim, like a little night music I loved. My Fair Lady.
I'm gonna throw up out this window.
This fake window. It's just the throw up is just sitting there. Yeah,
like a fucking cat goes by and they're just.
Yeah.
Why do we not keep things back there?
I know, snacks. Yeah, a refrigerator. Guys, yeah. I just saw Company with Patti LuPone. That was great.
Oh yeah.
We just saw Once Upon a Mattress with Sutton Foster. Controversial opinion, and theater kids out there are going to get mad at me. Sutton Foster doesn't have the voice anymore. I'm sorry. It's just she can't sing like she used to, and she straight tones everything, which means she doesn't have a vibrato really anymore. Meaning like she's not like, ah. Everything is just straight tones, meaning happy birthday to you. Like she just kind of like, everything. And it's like, after a while, it's like a lot. And especially that the original Once Upon a Mattress was Carol Burnett, who did it. It was unreal. So I always have that in my head. So that was all right. And then Anna Gasteyer from SNL was supposed to be in it, and she wasn't fucking there that day. We had the understudy, so that pissed me off.
Fair
we
enough.
are seeing The Outsiders musical.
When?
Next week, because Casey's going with the school. I know. Yes, that I wanted to see really bad because I love the movie and the book. And then it's all very acoustic singer-songwritery.
That's so cool.
So I feel like it's going to be more concert kind of music than like, I'm going to the bathroom, like musical songs. So The Outsiders. And then there was something else we really wanted to see too. Oh, Death Becomes Her. Death Becomes Her, bitch. You've seen the movie. So one of my best friends, her uncle directed it on Broadway and choreographed it. He's like a Tony winner. So we're like dying. I think they're going to the premiere, my friend and his wife. And then Casey and I want to go with them, so like another time so bad. But if we go, I feel like you would eat that up.
I want to go.
Because it's so campy and gay. It's Death Becomes Her.
Yeah, I would love to go see that.
I know. Okay, that'll be exciting. Yeah, we'll try to break your musical. But no, I get it, honestly, girl. Because the older I get, I sit there like I feel like Casey, like I'm enjoying going to plays more. A play. I enjoy plays more
too.
Yeah, girl, I like plays more.
I don't know about Miss Musical numbers,
especially now more than ever because everything needs to be based on the music of Miley Cyrus. So it's like everything is getting cornier and cornier and cornier.
I don't know. I don't mind. plays to me are more interesting.
Yes.
It's more storytelling. Where
It's like
a
a
musical is, it's too much.
You mean it has a plot? Because, and that's the other thing with musicals, girl. If they're not jukebox musicals based on the music of Ashley Tisdale, it's, how do I say this? They're also getting so progressive that the musical's just like, Link, your Porky's ready. It's just, even the musical is like everything now needs to be about like, love is the only thing we need. Acceptance. Like, girl, like.
I do want to see Hairspray.
Okay. You want to talk about a show that I fucking despised? I loved the movie. So I was like, I'm going to love the Broadway show.
Okay, I won't.
When I tell you, it's not on Broadway anymore. But
you don't think they would ever bring it back?
Maybe, but probably not for a while. To revive it, it would take a while. But that was one of the most assaultive. Like, I felt like someone hooked a trumpet up to my face, and it was nonstop. It was literally just
blowing,
like, literally, for 2.5 hours.
And you're just
like, I was at the end of the thing. I was like, I gotta get out of here.
You have the picket signs. You're the ones protesting. There's a light.
And it's just, that's what I mean, girl. Yeah. Everything needs to be so cheesed up on Broadway. Like, even in the movie, like, she was more, you know, like, you can't, like, just kind of a girl or whatever. But on Broadway, everything needs to be like, like with annoying voices and overacting. Like, the older I get, the thinner my patience is getting for that gay. Really,
I would go to that box office and say,
is this
I would
gay?
like my money back.
Like, it's so, and I'm using gay as a slur.
They have
here.
Rainbow lights. I would say, I would like my money back, please. I didn't sign up for this shit.
Broadway musicals. That's why I love Hadestown, because it's like the people are acting. They're doing, it might as well be a play with music. Let's go see a play. They're really in it. You know what I mean? They're acting like actors in a movie.
Yeah.
Where when I go to a Broadway show, that it's a musical and these people are just everything. They are chewing the scenery. Chomp, chomp. Like,
and you know
everything needs to be like, I would just love more coffee. Like, girl, who were you acting for?
That is
so
such a
over
good
the top.
point. That maybe I just don't like musicals. Maybe I just like
the acting in it. Yeah. But no, I don't think it's that you dislike musicals. I think it's that you dislike musicals that are acted like that are corny, James Corden in The Prom, like just that the overacting, cheesy, cringe musicals. I think you would love serious musicals that are like acted really well.
Come From Away.
Yeah. Exactly.
Made me cry.
Exactly.
Because it was done, the cast was
perfect
so
example.
Wonderful.
They're not overacting while talking about 9/11.
Which it could have been. When they landed in Nova Scotia, wherever they were. Canada.
Come from away. Come from away. No, I think it was. Guys, thank you so much for watching a brand new episode of Beautiful and Bothered. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel for your video episode one day early. Make sure to subscribe on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star review if you can. Also, remember to check out the Patreon. We just reacted to Lady Gaga. Kevin's doing obscene things behind my camera. I hope your pearl pants cut you open. Go to Patreon. We just reacted to Lady Gaga's new tutorial where she did her makeup with one brush. And we're going to check out...
Go to Ulta, finally.
We're going to go to Ulta. We're going to go to Aldi. And hopefully next episode, we'll have all this new stuff to show you. I'm going to drag you to Death Becomes Her with me. You hold up a sign, 5 minutes, 5 seconds. And wherever you are, we hope you're happy, safe, and healthy. And remember...
You are beautiful.
Bye, guys.
Bye.